What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video on the POCO F5, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest Derpfest ROM, and this is the version 15.2. Yes, I have reviewed it earlier when it was I think 15.1, but then it did lack a lot of features, and right now it has a lot of features but still it's Derpfest, so do not expect a huge amount of customizations. It has the daily drivable customizations. Now this is the 10th May 2025 build. I have flashed it with specific recovery listed in the description, and let me tell you, if you are right now clean flashing a custom ROM on the POCO F5, or if you're switching to a different ROM, you need to select the clean payload flashing in Orange Box recovery. I tweeted about it a few days ago when I actually flashed this Derpfest ROM, because it wasn't simply booting. You need to actually select that clean payload flashing while actually flashing the zip file of the Derpfest ROM or any other ROM that you are switching to. Now there are a lot more changelog kind of stuff right here, but I'll talk about the overall experience of this ROM. I have been daily driving it for a couple of days now, and my overall experience has been really good. But there are some issues which I'll talk about later on. First things first, the font here looks pretty good to me, and it has this Derpfest customization on top in the settings, and in the about section here, this is how it looks like. We have the Derpfest logo, looks beautiful. We have the device name and stuff. If you just click on Android version, it will go into the full Android version section, where if you just keep tapping on the Android version, it will show you the Easter egg of Android 15, of course. Now here we have the Derpfest version as 15.2 or 15.2, and here we have the security update that is the latest May 5th 2025. It's the 10th May 2025 build. In the system settings, this is how it looks like. We have the USB configuration, that's nice. Now here we also have a system updater, and it says thanks for the info it shows, and here you can of course check for updates. In the gesture settings, we have the quick tap actions, and you can select it. There are a lot of options like these, like take a screenshot and stuff. Let me show you. Yes, as you can see, quick tap works properly here. Let me just disable it for the time being. We have the quick loop in camera. The one-handed mode is also there. There is a double tap to check phone, and lift to check phone is also working. Let me show you. As you can see, lift to check phone actually is working. I have been using it, no issues. We have the press and hold power button action. We have the swipe to take screenshot. That too also works perfectly fine, and you can edit or delete the screenshot from here. And in the navigation mode, you will get the normal navigation gesture stuff. In the settings of it, we have the navigation hint, the keyboard IME space kind of stuff. Swipe to invoke assistant, that should be working. Yes, as you can see, Gemini is actually working well. We have the haptic feedback, we have the back gesture animation, left edge right edge customization. There is an enable taskbar option. If you just click on that, as you can see, this taskbar will appear on the bottom. You can use it if you'd like to, but for some reason I don't like it that much, so I disabled it. Now here, the circle to search, actually there is no option for it, but it actually works. Let me show you by opening apps like X, and here if I just tap and hold, as you can see, circle to search is actually working properly. You can also translate text. Let me show you here. If you just click on translate, as you can see, all the text of the screen actually translates to your specific language. You can change the languages from here, of course, but yeah, circle to search is actually working here, so that's nice to see. And in the refresher, it shows 120 Hz. As you can see, you can switch it up to 90 Hz as well, and there is 60 Hz option. But for some reason, I don't know if it's some optimization issue, but yes, as you can see, it goes up to 55 and stuff, even with this HDR option turned off. So yeah, this is an issue, I would say, in the latest ROMs on POCO F5, I guess. But in the overall daily driving experience, I would say it has been much smoother. I haven't faced any kind of freezes at all. And overall, the daily driving experience, it's very smooth. Even though the device gets hot at summertime, the outdoor temperatures are like 43, 44 degrees all the time, almost it feels like. But even with that, I would say, yes, the device sometimes gets hot, but the overall performance is not hampering here. And everywhere, like opening apps and scrolling on YouTube and stuff like that, it's not a problem at all. And here are the performance benchmarks on this ROM to get you an idea about the overall UI performance. Talking about basic stuff, Play Integrity Checker, it shows basic and device integrity. It has both, so banking apps are not a problem. But I will talk about one more issue. If you go into the Play Store about, it shows that device is not actually certified. So that's a little bit weird to me, at least, because even if you click on this fix device issues, it shows couldn't fix device certification issue, because some apps are acting weirdly. Like app that I use is Sticker Tape, that is actually not letting me log in for some reason. I don't know why. So yeah, some minor issues are there, but yeah, I have tried the banking apps like Yono and the SBI card and stuff. All those things are working fine. Even ICICI iMobile kind of app, I have used it and I made a couple of payments with UPI and stuff. No issues whatsoever with those. The IR blaster here works good. In the DRM info, it has the security level as L1, so you can stream Netflix or Amazon Prime videos in 1080p. And in terms of the Google Photos backup, it shows this pixel can backup unlimited photos and videos at no extra charge. So that's nice. We have unlimited photos backup here. Now let me talk about the stock launcher here. Well, this has the Derpfest kind of launcher. As you can see, it shows Derp launcher over here, and just notice how many things it pops up. We have the split screen, we have the floating window, we have the lock or unlock app. I think this lock is a memory kind of lock. It won't be removed from memory, I guess. And we have the force close option. Now here, in terms of the settings of the stock launcher, we have this icon packs and we have the notification dots, all these things. The home screen settings is there. There is a double tap to sleep anywhere in the home screen, and we have the wallpaper scrolling and zooming. Haptic feedback on double tap to sleep and stuff. We have the single page center, and just notice the amount of customizations which are there. And we have the app drawer customization as well. We have the recents customization as well. We have the scroll vibration, memory info. You can also enable the lens and stuff. Then there is a split screen. As you can see in the recents panel, it shows up. This is the split screen. In the miscellaneous settings, we have the hidden and protect apps. That's the app lock, you can say, and there's a session disabling option. Now let's assume if you're willing to do a split screen, you just click on this icon and you just click on another app, and both of the apps are right now in split screen. As you can see, the switching between apps, it's not a problem in split screen, and I can actually scroll right here and right here as well. So this is nice. And here, let's assume I'll open YouTube in a floating window. So here, as you can see, floating window, but you can just put it anywhere, and in the background you can scroll any other app that you are willing to. So yeah, floating window with playing YouTube video is actually working, but it's just not in the full screen. But you can resize this particular thing, I guess, with this. Yes, as you can see, resizing it works great, and you can just close it right here, or you can just maximize it. You can pin it on the screen. All these options are there, like you can pin that particular thing on the corner, and you can just do whatever stuff you're doing. You can see a smaller kind of window of the video. Even while doing that, everything stays fast and smooth. So that's nice. Now let's talk about basic things. Like in the apps info, we have the game space right here, and there's the launch boost. We have the smart memory management option. Let's assume I'm opening the calculator over here with this. So if I click on calculator, as you can see, calculator opens up on the screen with the sidebar kind of feature. There is also the game bar. If you just enable it, has the newer kind of overlay, and you can enable the device temperature and stuff. All these things will show up right here. If you're a gamer, it will be a lot more useful to you. But for some reason, I do not see the cloned apps. Maybe it's somewhere else. In the sound and vibration, this is how it looks like. We have the media ring, etc. volume control, and the volume panel here looks like this. You can expand the volume panel, which will look like this. It looks beautiful. And adjust the volume right here, and you can change the output device from right here as well. And the animations, just notice how smooth it is. Let me just scroll down. We have the dial pad tones, the per app volume control, screen locking sound, tap and click sound, charging sound, and there is the Dolby Atmos. And I have been actually using the Dolby Atmos. It has been working great. We have the graphic equalizer. We have the intelligent equalizer as well. I have enabled the speaker virtualization and the volume leveler, because with those, the speaker's volume actually increases a little bit and it has a lot more clarity. We have the dialogue enhancer and we have the bass enhancer as well. We also got the clear speaker option in the sound settings. Let's talk about battery a bit. Well, battery settings, we also got the power tools here, and there is an enable GPU optimizer and the CPU optimizer, both are there. And with this GPU and CPU optimizer, I would say the performance has been good enough, but again, that Chrome kind of FPS bug, it's still there. We have the per app thermal profiles. I have customized it for the benchmarks apps, as you can see, and you can have a lot more options for this. And we also have the battery optimization option per app you can do. There is a battery information, and right here you can see my battery charging cycle count has actually increased to about 850 plus, and there is the battery temperature right now showing up. I have seen the battery temperature doesn't drop to a very low level. Right now it's almost staying at 35-36 degrees all the time, but again, this is summertime, so yeah. Talking about the battery life, with the Accu battery app I have tested it with, and right now it shows a lot less. I would say it's less than 7 hours. It shows right here. These are all estimated numbers, but still these kind of battery life, I would say it's a little bit lesser when compared to the overall experience that you would get a couple months ago on the POCO F5. The screen off shows as 35 hours, and we have the combined use as about 9 hours. And in the health section, for me, the battery health shows up as 85% here. And even the fast charging and stuff, everything is working fine here. Almost no need to worry about it. But with my personal usage, I would not say the battery life is too bad. Here, I would say it's good enough. Talking about the security in the device unlock, in the settings of it, we have a lot more things like these. And there we have the face unlock and fingerprint both. I haven't set it up face unlock. It's simple. It works great. We have the private space, and we also have the more security option, where if you just scroll down, you will get the show panic option. There is a theft protection option as well. And if you just scroll down more, we have these kind of settings. Now AppLock here also works great. It looks like this, and if I just tap the fingerprint scanner, it just unlocks and goes wherever I left the app. Right now, if I just double tap to sleep, yes, that works in the blank area of the home screen. Double tapping to wake also works, and just tapping on the fingerprint scanner, it just unlocks. So notice how smoothly it unlocks. There is no delay at all. The overall smoothness here of locking and unlocking and everything here, it's super smooth. If I just enable the always on display, let me show you how it looks like. Yeah, this is how it looks. And double tapping to wake also works perfectly fine from the always on display. And here from the always on display, if I just unlock, yeah, it just works properly all the time. No problems that I have faced here. Let's talk about stock camera. This is how it looks like. We have the Leica kind of camera, I would say, and it has 0.6x or ultra wide angle lens, 1x, 2x, and even the 3.2x option. So all of these things should be working great. And if you just scroll down from this, we have a lot more options like this. And if you swipe up, you will get a lot more options like these. In the video settings, we have up to 4K and 30 fps, no 60 fps here for 4K. But if you want 60 fps, you should actually switch to 1080p. And we have the Pro mode, and you can shoot Pro mode videos again up to 4K and 30. There is a portrait mode, and if I just switch to the front camera, everything is working fine with the portrait mode front camera and stuff, or portrait selfies should be working fine. Even portrait mode photos with the rear camera would be great. And there is a documents mode, enhanced mode, all these things are there. There is a night mode, and even there is a night video mode, which I haven't tested personally. So yeah, as you can see, it just like shows can't connect to camera. You just click on it. So yeah, some of the features may not work because this is a Leica kind of camera here. So that's how it is. But right now I think reset the camera to go into the night mode. But yeah, this is how it is. And in the settings of it, it looks like this. It has a lot more newer kind of look. We have the Dolby Vision and stuff. Some of the features again may not work here. It's not a POCO camera, so that's how it is. Like opening quick toggles and stuff, it's just a very smooth experience. Even the Bluetooth settings and stuff, all these things, it's very smooth experience. If I just tap it right here, just notice how smoothly it opens and closes. We have the like options for flashlight and stuff, and there is the flashlight brightness adjustment. But if I do the long press power button toggle torch, it's a lot lesser brightness, I would say, for the torch. But yeah, that's how it has been in most of the custom ROMs right now. And here we have the other toggles like the dark theme. The screen recording option is there. There is the record entire screen and the one app option. And there is the always on display quick share. The battery saver mode is there. We have the home, the hotspot, and night light. And you can edit and add even more toggles if you'd like to. You can check out all the toggles from right here. And in the wallpapers and styles, we have the lock screen clocks of Android 15. They should be working great. And you can use whichever clock you would like to. And here there is the lock screen shortcuts as well. You can change the right and left shortcut. There is a more lock screen kind of privacy settings. There is a home screen settings where you'll get the themed icons, the color contrast, quick setting, gradient kind of theme you can enable, I guess. Then we have the app grid up to 6x5, and there is the default icon and the other icon packs that you can choose from. And the fonts as well are there. Yes, there are the nothing dot fonts and stuff, but the default font I'm pretty much liking, no issues whatsoever with it. There is the nothing font, I guess. And in the change wallpaper section, we still have the Derpfest wallpapers. If you love the Derpfest owl, you can definitely apply all of these. And in the display settings, we have the brightness level, the adaptive or auto brightness is there. We have the extra dim and the lock screen customization. You can notice from here, there is a lot more thing like the music ticker and stuff you can enable if you would like to. Then we have the dark theme, and you can actually enable the pure black option here. And we have the override force dark mode. I wouldn't actually recommend using that, but we have the enable blurs. Display size and text customization is there. We have the smallest DPI, and we have the night light option. You can change the intensity of it. Live display option is there. There is a color calibration option, and here we have the colors. You can put it to saturated or standard. Even with the saturated, I would say it's a little bit less saturated, it feels like. We have the refresh rate customization here, 60, 90 and 120 Hz option, and there is adaptive refresh rate as well. Now the good thing is there is the display saturation here, and with that I have actually increased the value to 110 because I felt the display saturation is like showing up a little bit lower. So that's why I increased it. And we have the auto high brightness, and this actually you can use. And I have increased the value about 16,000 you can say, and actually works, but you may need to actually get this brightness slider to the fullest to get it working. And we have the high touch polling rate. Now with this, let me talk about one thing, this enhanced touch responsiveness. I have actually enabled that, but then like let's assume I'm gonna open this, and if I tap and hold, this option, it was not actually appearing with this enhanced touch responsive option. So this was weird, but yeah, you can use these kind of features. There are 2 more options. Now here we have the derp customization. Here we have the dark theme, and this is cool. It has the Derpfest logo as well, and there is the monet settings as well. And right here it will show up the vivid kind of customization, the vibrant option and stuff. Chroma factor, whole palette background, and luminance and stuff you can customize. The status bar option is there. There is a quick pull down, right and left customization. There is a network traffic indicator, status bar lyric, and we have the system icons, headset, Bluetooth, etc. kind of icons you can enable. Custom logo option is there. Then there is the clock position, and there is the show seconds AM PM style option, but the date is actually not showing up for the clock on the status bar. I mean, the option is not there. We have the battery styles. Now the good thing is it doesn't have a lot of customization for the battery styles, but it has the ones which I use, like this iOS 16 kind of style. This is what I use in most ROMs, and it's present right here in this ROM, so this is nice. Even with less customizations, it has the ones which I use. There is the battery percentage customization, and we have the brightness control, so you can slide a finger on the status bar to adjust the brightness just like this. Now there is a quick setting panel customization. There is a background opacity, and with that, this is how it looks like. Even in the home screen, if I show you, the background opacity looks good. We have the data usage, quick setting header image customization, brightness slider position, you can have it to the bottom always, and we have the brightness slider style as well. You can change it to these many options, and the auto brightness icon is there. Now here we have the notification customization, compact heads up status bar action chip and stuff like that is there. Highlight notification is also there. In the buttons we have the invert layout, we have the long press power button toggle torch, and in the power menu we have the advanced restart. Let me show you the power menu quickly. This is how it looks like. If I just tap on reboot, it shows directly rebooting option to recovery or fast boot from right here. So this is nice. Let me go back. We have the automatically turn off torch, wake up device, and we have the lock screen customization. Unlock animation, edge lighting option is there, and you can actually customize it. And there is a colored clock option as well. In the miscellaneous, we have the ignore Windows secret flags, Google Play integrity spoof, unlimited photo storage backup, unlimited higher FPS in games. But I would say there should have been an option to actually update the Play integrity fix. Yeah, this has the option, but it doesn't have the Play Store kind of certification. That's why in the about section of Play Store, it still shows device is not certified, and this fixed device issue again is not working. So yeah, let me know down there in the comments what do you guys think actually about this ROM, and if you actually loved it or not. If you're a custom ROM user, I can definitely say you should actually once try the Derpfest ROM to see if you like it or not. And I personally have actually enjoyed in this ROM because the overall performance here, it's very smooth. Whatever apps that you open, opens instantaneously, and overall experience of like switching between apps, it's not a problem. Everything stays in memory, no problems whatsoever. The RAM management here, it's very good. The overall battery life here, it's decent. And the fast charging and stuff should be working fine. So in my experience, Derpfest is a good ROM, and I just hope the developer actually fixes this Play Store device is not certified issue in the future builds. So that's been it. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. This is Tito from KTNTECH signing off for today, and please subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up button if you haven't yet. And I'm signing off for now, and you guys have a great day. Bye bye now.